Is are we having note or should I create one?
No, it's there in the activity. I know.
Oh, okay. I don't know ORC.
Okay, I'll give you. Sorry, notes. I look in Jitsi. Okay, shall we go check in first? Hello, Jerry, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Ah, your
Yes,
video.
Jane.
Ah, audio. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's start checking in. Okay. Jay, would you like to check in
Oh,
first?
Okay.
Hello.
I am out and about and just glad we're doing this session. Hopefully, we can find a solution and agreement for how we want to move forward with the group. And I'm really glad that we are dealing with this. We probably should have done it a lot earlier. Check.
I'll go
What's your number,
next.
Jay? What's your number?
Oh, I don't know, like a 2.25.
Okay. Okay. It's
Okay, I'll go next.
mm-hmm.
I'm at three.
Three. Okay.
Yes, I've been working on the payroll, the budget, the
Mic
management status
is
update.
on.
Management status update and the accounting. I look accounting report. I look forward to the session check.
Accounting.
Yes,
Okay.
accounting support.
Okay. Who's here?
Mahmoud.
Mamun. Mamun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Mamun.
Hi everyone. Hopefully you
Hi.
guys had a great weekend. Okay.
Sure,
I'm
we
at
do.
2.5
Mm-hmm.
uh, and been working on budget, payroll, and reimbursement. Check.
Who's there? Eileen.
Yes, I'm at three and looking forward for this session. I'm working on payroll and recruitment.
Okay. What's her here? Okay, it's my turn. I guess. Yeah. I am at like also three and working on available SEC and then with Abdul and what else? Recruitment and management status updating, deadlines updating, and also budget. Okay. Okay. Shall we go to the position? We are five now. Who will be facilitating? Jay, would you be facilitating, right?
I can help with facilitation, but someone else needs to facilitate too, since I could drop off and stuff since I'm not at home.
Who wants to facilitate? Okay, I can help also.
I will join. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Note taker. Okay. I will do. You want
I'll
pen
equally
keeper?
be.
Who's making
I will
rhythm
also
now?
do notes. I'll also do notes.
Okay, just yeah. Just put your name. Who's doing
I could
rhythm
read it.
right?
I could do rhythm, but as usual, I have my yeah my headset. You guys won't hear.
And you want here. So, Jay, is it okay like that?
I
19.
thought
Okay,
someone
okay.
was doing rhythm.
You heard it? Did you hear?
I thought I heard it.
What is it?
Joy,
If
Jay,
I
are
do
you
the
doing
rhythm,
it?
I'm going to say it differently. I'm going to say it as I used to say it in our sessions.
Okay, I think the position should be fine. So we continue with our desired outcomes and topics.
Jay, are you doing the rhythm?
No, I
Value
can though.
tracker.
I think I can.
You
The value
can't or
tracker.
you can.
I think I can.
Okay, please help. Thanks.
Hi Joyce. Hi Jay.
Oh,
Hi
Everest.
Ali.
Everest is here. Hello.
Yeah.
Everest, can you please check in?
Okay, let me do that. Okay. I am at three.
Two,
I've been
three.
working on budget and the payroll.
Okay, so let's go to our. We're finished with the check-in, right? So shall we go
Okay.
to our focus, desired outcomes? Our topic, I mean, topics. Okay, topic is recruitment, right? Okay. Anything the J. Um, we're only focused on recruitment, right? To prevent half pay stuff. Or
We could also go over all of our other deadlines for half-pay staff.
other deadlines. Okay, I'm coming. Lines.
And can we quickly talk about payroll?
Okay. Yeah, just
Can
yes,
we
you can
quickly
write
talk review the payroll, the income?
income. No, no, it's not yet finished. It was not correct. So Alberto will still do.
Who said it was not correct?
Uh, we found out during our session
With Jay?
yesterday. Yes. Okay. So we are in.
Jay,
Wait.
you guys find out with Jay or what?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know, but I really need to take time. Jay, we need to work on the responsibility organizing so you help us update because as I was working it was so hard. So everything is just complicated.
No, no, no. It was.
Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
Actually, the responsibility organizing is there, but Alberto thought it was not yet fixed, so he fixed it. But that was the responsibility
Okay,
organizing
for
that
me
will
that
give
would be
you.
policy tracking multiple times. The responsibility organizing is not there and it has not been fixed and needs lots and lots of work.
Yeah, I
So
said it.
you need to stop saying things that make it imply that everything's done and fine.
Okay.
Because you basically just said that nothing needs to be done in the responsibility organizing, that it was fixed, which is completely opposite of the truth. The truth is that the responsibility organizing is a mess, that Ate is correct, that it needs to be worked on extensively.
Yeah, I complained I thought about this in the session we were together. That I was not comfortable with it. The responsibility organizing is not just okay. Not at all. But unlike Jay, I would like to work on it with Jay. I don't want to work if you're working with Alberto, but Jay should be in the sessions because in short, I don't know what to say.
Well, yeah, let's prioritize it, but I don't see what's going to help talking about it now. We just have to do a buddy team session for that.
Okay, no problem. I was just asking
Organize.
if we could prioritize now. Okay, doing a body team. We can schedule maybe later.
Anything else? Uh, all have paste up too. All have paste. Have paste.
Do we do bills verification or the management status report?
Management status report.
Or the pay stop deadlines updating?
Ah, wait, Jay.
We
This.
already made a proposal for the
Wait, Jay.
management
Wait, Jay.
status.
Wait, Jay. Wait, Jay. I will just delete this one because it's already in the proposal in the team right now. The management status report for voting. Do you want to review right now, Jay?
So it's completed,
Yeah,
almost
it's
completed.
there. It's there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's there already. If you want to review right now, we can.
What about the bills verification?
Yeah,
No, we need
Alberto
to verify
said.
bill.
No, Alberto already said in the. I don't know why he said like that. He said
No, we need
that.
to verify with Jay.
Okay, and then the pay stop
Time
deadlines
to
just
pause.
to review,
Please
Jay.
stop. Close your eyes. Count
What is
1,
it?
2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
The pay stop deadlines updating also to review need to be reviewed also by you.
Okay, so just a little bit of review. So it sounds like it's really just
The recruit.
the recruitment. Yeah.
Okay. So so recruitment. Um, Jay, what would be your topic for recruitment? What would be your suggestion?
Well, for the recruitment round setup, we could do a review of all of the criteria, and then we could go into the, um, you know, what would it be called? It'd be like the
Voting, the policies.
platforms,
The
right?
what's that called? Yes. What is review? Oh, okay. Anything else? How about what we're saying? Is, how about the what is that? Real-time session policies? Shall we do it now or later?
All right.
How about the real-time session policies?
Policies.
Is fitting right now this time or we
Timetable,
just
we got
have
to it.
this? Hmm? Okay, real-time session policies. Yes. Anything else? I think that's all for now, Jay. We can start and then have a view up later.
Okay. We
So,
could also review all these other deadlines. Weekly bills. Well, I guess the manager status needs to be voted on, and then review deadlines.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Okay, how many minutes for round? Recruitment round set of criteria.
Mm. Everything is
Jay,
30 minutes.
one segment? One segment, no?
Yeah, recruitment.
We are now in the of an hour.
Time to take a
So,
break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
how minutes for just we finish this one and then we take a break. Agreement on top platform list. Maybe just for one segment also,
10 to
Jay? Or,
20 minutes.
hmm?
10 to 20
10 to
minutes.
20 minutes. Okay. So, do you have agreement on the do you, do, do we have objections
Yes,
on
for
our
me.
topics? Objections before
No
we take a
objection for
break?
me.
Okay. Shall we take a break first before we go on to the first topic?
Yes.
Jay, agree?
Break is
Hello?
good. It's our policy.
Okay. Okay. So break and then we come back to the first topic.
Did Jay
Okay,
say
break.
we could break policy?
Huh?
No, it's our
Is that what
policy.
you said, Jay?
It's our policy. He said it's our policy.
Ah, okay, 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 okay.
Okay, break time.
Break. 5 minutes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Where's my...
So are we on topic one? Do we have agreement? Or?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yes, we had
Yes,
agreement
we have
before
a
we
dreaming
went for
Okay.
a break.
on break. Yeah.
So so who was at the session? It was Joyce, right, for the recruitment?
Yes, Jay.
Yeah. So do you want to present all of the priorities and
Yeah.
requirements
Okay.
for?
I am back.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, overall plan to prevent half pay stop. Okay. So
You mean to get that
huh?
to get off half pay stuff?
To get off half pay stop. Um. Uh. We need to do the zero setup, which we did. Okay, and then the recruitment round sheet, uh, which is this one already started. Okay, this one. And then what is posting platforms? Yeah, we need to do what we need to do are the posting platforms. We need to do where to post uh, the, the 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 postings, and then we need also to know the communications platforms, and we need to update the intake form and also the contact list, portal checklist. So these are the things that we need to do. These things is one. Okay. So the rest we will. This one also verification. Okay. And the rest, we need to do policy tracking. So we will skip them for now. Policies and the plan. Is that correct, Jake? This
Sounds
is
about right. Hmm?
so now. So uh, so for the posting platforms, I will just get the notes. We said the proposal. Okay, this is the proposal to agree on
Well,
the
let's just see if there's
posting.
questions on the overall list of what needs to be completed. The next topic, we can certainly go into the proposals.
Proposals.
Okay, so Joyce, the policy tracking is to skip what? Which of the responsibilities?
The policies and the planning.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the one. Okay, and then so we are now in the next topic because of the proposals. No? Agreement.
Well, wait, let's see if there's any other questions
Any other questions
about what needs to
or
get done.
about what needs to get done to get off half pay stuff for the recruitment? Any more questions? Okay, if no more questions.
I think it's also helpful to understand like a little of the why, that on Saturday we scheduled a session to get
Mhm.
focused on
Yeah.
get preventing the half pay stop, and then instead of focusing on just getting the work done, we got into quite an argument about just how and when and what we're supposed to do for recruitment in general. So there's definitely disagreement in relationship to the actual proposal and getting agreement on our goals for the recruitment round. So that was
Yeah.
the main problem. So I feel like there's we should not have ended up on half pay stop. It was mainly because of a disagreement and we weren't able to get the work done. With Alberto, this is with Alberto. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. All right. Yeah. We spent 4 hours last Saturday, more on disagreeing the post and everything. So that's why we were not able to prevent the harvest. Okay, so any more questions before we go to our next topic?
Uh, question. Jay, we are allowed to update the portal checklist on the platform.
I don't. I guess I just don't understand what your question is. Are you allowed to do work, or what are you asking? Because it's against
No.
policy to request to do work.
Yes, yes. Because the recruitment platform was already I saw that there is already a checklist for the recruits. So that is one of the responsibilities yet, right, to update. So we don't touch anything there. We just check if there is somebody who already fill out the intake form, and it is automatically uh see his or name on the checklist.
Okay, so we do our recruitment round twice a year, right? So that means every 6 months. Do you understand?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So every recruitment round, the portal checklist should be blank at the beginning because we haven't recruited anyone. So if you go to the recruitment portal and it has a bunch of names on it,
Yes.
that's the problem. We need to create a new checklist
Checklist.
and update it for the new recruitment round.
Okay. We should edit.
We should. Okay.
And we certainly should not get rid of the previous checklist. We need to
Mm-hmm.
update it and create a new checklist, just like we need a new contact list and a new intake form.
Okay. Update.
And then we just need to update the portal to reflect all the information, so that it has the correct links and everything.
Oh, Albert is coming. Join. Okay.
So did that
Joining
answer
with
your question?
Yes, Jay. Yeah.
Albert is here. Alberto. Alberto.
You hear me? Do you guys hear
Yes.
me? Okay, good.
Yes. Can you please check in, Alberto? Can you check in?
Sure. Yeah.
Alberto.
Yeah. Thinking. Well, okay. So I just had a difficult conversation. So I would say 4.72.
4.72. Okay.
So I'll be working on just now on the SEC filings, the income, recruitment setup.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
On the data from pay, on the recruitment setup and posting. And I wasn't very in favor of this main session instead of, again, work, but let's see. I will give the benefit of the doubt since Jay has been wanting so much for these sessions. I'm here. Check.
Oh, okay. So,
So
uh,
before we move on, let's just make sure Alberto doesn't have any questions on the first topic, which is our list of all of the things that need to get done to end the half pay stop. So basically, we need to get a
About recruitment or in
for
general?
recruitment. Well,
I updated that very well. Did you see?
what?
I updated the list, the checklist. You see the updated checklist?
The updated checklist for what?
And the priorities for recruitment. We're talking about recruitment. I would love this topic, makes perfect sense. And there was,
We're talking about topic number 1.
which is our recruitment, correct?
No, topic number 1 is the requirements to get off half pay stop, like the criteria to get off half pay stop. And topic number 2 is getting to agreement on the platform. Um, so for topic number 1,
They're great topics.
yeah, but we're done with topic 1 except for you. So we just want you to review the list of what needs to get done for.
This is my list.
For
topic 1.
what?
This needs to be all get done to me. And
I
it
don't
didn't
understand what you're saying.
The half pay stop was for the setup, correct? The setup of recruitment, is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so I worked on the setup of recruitment, and this is the checklist by responsibility organizing. Okay, and I linked it now. This is the status, unless somebody works.
So you're saying that in our notes that it's incorrect?
But it's not enough.
All right. Well, we should like on the one that's being presented.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Right. Stretch.
Quando ci possa part of the setup.
Are we doing stretch?
Yeah, stretch. Did you achieve the responsibility organizing?
All right. So
the sheet is done. Sheet is okay. You can put the one next to the other and see.
Wait, what happened to your? What happened to?
I put it next to yours.
Oh, okay.
Next to it. Set correct name for recruitment around half year. Yes, it wasn't set, so I did that. Create recruitment around folder. Yes, recruitment around sheet. I would say yes now.
Okay, so Joyce, I don't know if you have. I mean, we went through the checklist as well, Joyce, and we put next to each one whether we were doing policy tracking or not on it.
Yes.
Do you have that or not?
I already put in the notes.
Where? Which line?
The topic 1, right?
Well, yeah, topic 1, but which line in topic 1?
In
921.
28.
Line 20 to 30.
Yeah.
Line 28. But this is a list of responsibilities for.
Did you do policy tracking? Did you do policy tracking? Did you do it? No. Now I'm working on setup as well, and I want to do the setup correctly because we had too much to do. We didn't need it.
So Joyce,
this one, Jay. No, I have this one.
Okay, this is the checklist by responsibility.
I'm going to our notes. Line 69. Okay. 69.
Yeah, so here we have all of the in the checklist. We have everything that we need to complete now, and that we're doing policy tracking for. So it was line 64 and line 71, 72, and 73 that we were going to do policy tracking. And when everything else was completed.
So you had the grade.
The what?
So the recruitment round sheet is completed.
The recruitment
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Done. It's perfect. I don't know what else you need.
I don't know. Maybe it's 80% down, but it obviously still has a couple things that are potentially missing and should be verified, including obviously making sure all the information is correct and the assignment, things like that. But either way, I think the recruitment round
I want to say
is pretty
something.
much done. Mm-hmm.
I want to say something about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check. The recruitment round sheet. I don't know who worked on it, but obviously you made a copy and paste from 133 West recruitment round, right? The 133 West recruitment round was a very particular, out of the box recruitment round because of the CCC board was specific to get points. So, check. The responsibility organized is very clear. It needs to have a tab for every every item in the checklist. Now it does. On a tab to
Okay.
ever worked on it to train you, teach you that what we had before was completely, first it wasn't following responsibility organizing, and it was just copying the 133 West. The 133 West is not really applicable because it should have taken the one before. The 133 West was a very specific recruitment round for the CC's board. But since Jay and I agreed to at least try to make a recruitment around her policies, it was a kind of a hybrid, right? That's not something we're going to use as model.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe in the future
Okay.
we could create a template recruitment round sheet, but overall, I think we're fine. But I don't know if that's actually every single item in the checklist needs to be its own tab. Like, for example, some of the like updating the form, it just needs to get updated the link on the portal. So I don't know. But anyways,
There is a tab intake, absolutely, with the links and everything. And with also the introduction that goes there. Anyways, let's go on the checklist. To me, the recruitment sheet is perfect. I don't know what else we need. Communication platforms, of course. I have a question. Did we update the recruitment policy? I don't think so, because the recruitment policy was just copy and paste from 133 West.
well, for the recruitment
Let's.
policies, we are thinking about doing policy tracking.
Time for
Including
breath.
responsibility
Please
7.
stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So I was just saying that we were thinking about skipping responsibility 7 and skipping the policies updating and just doing policy tracking.
Yes.
But since recruitment is, sorry, Jane, since recruitment is something that recruitment is a responsibility that is uh, by default, every paid worker is required to work on recruitment, correct?
Every paid
And
worker is assigned to work on recruitment, but they're not required to do it. No one is required to do really much of anything.
no, maybe not required, but you're assigned. Yes, you're assigned.
Yes, everybody has an hour and a half a week to work on. And then
But
some people
so,
get assigned more hours if they want to do more.
yeah, okay. But so, does this mean that if there is policy tracking, everybody needs to do policy tracking, or not?
Yes.
I mean, I would say it would be whoever is like working on the recruitment and wants to be active involved in the recruitment. For example, like Eileen is the NRT coordinator,
Okay.
but I would
Uh,
do policy tracking because I'm actively involved in recruitment and I'm choosing, if I'm choosing not to do the work, then I should be doing policy tracking.
okay. I am uh, full, now I am fully active on recruitment. So if you do policy tracking, we need to have agreement between at least the four of us. Right? You, Joyce, Eileen, and I. Right?
I mean, we have to do policy tracking in order to get off of half the pay stop. That's the point. So either we do the work or we
I'm
do
asking,
policy tracking.
in order to decide to do policy
I think
tracking.
the entire team can do policy tracking. It's very all of us we are supposed to do
Ada,
the work.
please,
So the entire
please,
team.
Ada, please. You are
If we
not
want the whole
involved in
team to do
recruitment.
policy tracking, that's fine. I have no problem with the whole
But I
team
have
doing
the right
policy
to
tracking.
speak, right? You don't
Yeah,
stop me like that. I
no,
have
but
the
I
right
was
to speak.
speaking and you interrupted me. I was speaking
Well,
on
Yeah, so
you.
Ate
you have
can
been
go.
interrupting others.
We'll let Ate go next. So just Alberto finish, and we'll let Ate go.
My question is very simple. Right? My understanding is this. Since I am active on recruitment, we just you just clarify that policy tracking. Who needs to do policy tracking?
Time to
Whoever
pause.
is doing
Please stop.
working on
Close your
recruitment.
eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
It means that if you Joyce and you, no, you and Joyce decide to do policy tracking on some work, recruitment, Aline and I are active on. Aline and I are also required to do policy tracking. So my understanding is that Aline and I should have a say in this. Is this correct?
Um, I mean, I would agree with Ate as well that the whole team can be involved in the discussion and the work. So the whole idea of doing policy tracking is to get off half pay stop. So if someone did not want to get off half pay stop and
Okay,
wanted to
this is not my
continue
question.
working, then that's fine.
People, can you guys listen to? I didn't ask this. I asked if you decide to do policy tracking, and and I am anybody in the team is also affected by your decision, that person, the team member, is has the right to have a say on that policy tracking. Is this correct?
Everybody has a right to have a say on any policy tracking, of course, but the team has ultimate authority over the deadlines.
Okay, I
So as
think I
long as
get
we're
it.
all accountable to the team, it's perfectly fine. So what me and Joyce are saying here is that we are fine to do policy tracking and skip some of this work, but no decision has been made. Like there hasn't been a decision made because we're still on half pay stop. As long as we're on half pay stop, there's not been a decision made. So
I don't understand everything. I get clarity now. But my question has been answered.
okay, well let's go to Ate.
Okay.
Jay,
Are you
one thing I
there?
just want to say is, yeah, I'm here. Hello?
Yes, yes, we can.
Yes. I think the entire team should do the policy tracking because the work was supposed to be done by the entire team. Everyone has this on their
I think the
tracking
team
sheet.
should do the work,
So
not policy
every
tracking. What are you talking about?
Alberto, can you please
no,
mute
but
and let
here we are
Ate
talking
finish?
about policy tracking. Please don't cut me. It's my time. Let me
Sorry.
finish, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I think the entire team should do the policy tracking because we are all assigned recruitment in our
Appointed.
tracking sheet. So we should all do policy tracking. Check.
All right. I mean, I think that's fine. I think
Time
you
to
know
take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
it also applies to like our budget. When we don't do our budget, everybody does policy tracking on budget.
Yes.
So same difference. So let's if we want everyone to do policy tracking, that's fine. So let's take a break and then we'll come back and we can finalize this list. I think more or less we're on the same page, but then we'll go on to the next topic. Okay.
Okay.
5-minute break.
Are you there? Ali.
Who you're asking? Who?
No,
Alberto?
I want to know if Ada was there. I wanted to tell her, give her information quickly. but it's okay.
Okay. Are we here? What's that sound?
No, sorry.
So, that is something.
I'm here.
I
End
got
of break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
All right, I'm there.
Okay, so is there any more questions on all of the priorities that need to get done? Obviously, ideally, everything would get done on the checklist and all the responsibilities would be completed for the
All
setup.
right. So,
Yes.
so this checklist that you just, well, it's okay. But I mean, the checklist that I made also makes sense. The checklist there didn't make sense to me, right? Because the assigned responsibility in the end, where there's work to do, right? So I made the first assign the admins and the workers, then you have the agreements, then you do the planning, then you start doing the drafts of the posts is part of
Okay,
this.
but the checklist has no particular order.
I know. Just saying that the
The
checklist.
the order is the responsibilities.
Okay, it's okay. Just saying that this checklist. No, so I saw that you. I don't see why there's no assigned admins, which is something that you update in the responsibility organizing. It's not here in your checklist. Okay. Anyways,
It just says,
so
yeah, assigned admins,
Policy tracking.
process, assigned responsibilities. Yeah, policy.
yeah, so yeah, assign the workers. Yeah, correct. And workers responsibility.
Yeah, we were just saying that that would be policy tracking as well, but we can. We're
Right.
fine if we want to do that. Someone can do that work.
I started it for sure. The plan also I started it. And, well, I mean, to me, if you want to use your checklist, this is yes. I don't know what else you want.
I
The
mean, they both
document,
look very similar. I don't see any particular major difference.
yeah, they're the same. They're basically the same. Right? So the point is this. Uh, I started the planning of timeline and priorities. Basically, it's a better name for the organized overall plan and timeline for achieving recruitment goals. And very vague. To me, it's planning of timeline and priorities. The priorities. Then maybe here I'm wrong, but the drafts and the posts are part of the setup. The setup process.
No, the drafts are separate deadlines, and a separate response, a separate process. Yeah.
Okay, so these are then I'm gonna take them away from here. Uh,
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
okay. Yes. So now it makes sense. Uh, so yes. So now they're basically the same.
Okay, shall we? Uh,
Yeah. I want to say that I will object to any policy structure. Do the work.
You object to any what?
Any policy structure whatsoever. We do the work. It's not much work. We do it. We had 2 months to
but
do it. You keep saying it's important.
yes, but for now,
So
although we try to get off half
for
pay
now,
stuff.
I don't care about face stuff. I don't care. I care about the work getting done.
Mhm.
Yes.
Care
Well,
about
we
the work getting
understand.
done.
I think it's very clear that you don't care about half pay stop. But if we care about the work getting done and the needs of the team, I mean, obviously the team has the final say in it, and you know, there's always the next half pay stop and the next upfront pay stop. Like if everybody quits and stops working, we're not going to get any work done.
I'm okay to leave the session now and get all the work done. Getting work done. I'm the first one who's going to get the work done. Just saying I'm not going to do policy tracking. I'm going to check the policy tracking.
Okay, that's fine. I think that like everybody wanting to get the work done is the way that we get all the work done. Like that's what it takes, for sure. So I don't have any problem with that. But I just want to make sure it's clear that in the end, it's up to the team um, when we all want to move forward in relationship to the deadline.
Of course, it's always the team, and it's not the team. I will object.
So any other questions in terms of the requirements to get off half pay stop?
The requirements is this list is all either yes or policy tracking, correct?
My understanding is that if if someone's objecting to doing policy tracking for anything, then everything on this list needs to be yes, yes, yes. We need to complete every responsibility, including the posting platforms, the communication platforms, which is the next topic, the intake form, the contact list, the portal checklist, the policies, and the planning, and the verification. Everything needs to be completed to get off half pay stop if someone's objecting to doing policy tracking.
Yeah, yeah. If my objection is not enough, and the team is always the team, and nothing support this, the team is the who decides. In order to get
Time
up, first
for
stop is
breath.
either yes
Please
or
stop
policy
and
tracking.
get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
I think the answer to your question is yes. That anything that has not been completed for the setup is required to do policy tracking in order to get off half pay stop. So, for example, if we were all just like, "Oh, we don't want to do anything else, and we're done, and we just want to move forward with posting and move forward with the whole thing," then we as a team would have to get agreement on doing policy tracking for everything and doing no more work. Good luck with that, right? Yeah, but technically, under our policies, if we all agreed to just do policy tracking, do no more work, we could move forward and skip the rest of the setup. Um, Obviously, I would be voting no on that. So what me and Joyce are saying when we're saying, oh, we're willing to do policy tracking on this, it's because we're willing to vote for policy tracking, but that doesn't necessarily mean everybody's willing to vote for policy tracking on that. So, um, yeah. So people want, if someone could propose right now, be like, oh, I don't want to do any more work. We should just move forward right now and do policy tracking on everything and just move on. And someone could propose that, we could vote on it.
Okay, Jay.
But either way, people are ready to move on to the next topic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next topic, agreement on platform list. These are the proposals I already posted here in this topic 2. Jay, were you the one who put done here, the green one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have a
Ah,
proposal as well.
Yeah, so it's very
okay,
clear
so
in this regard that Alberto is not supporting these proposals, and so we are also discussing other options. So we kind of have at least two options here. So let's hear Alberto's
I
proposal,
mean,
then we can go over the
I
options.
mean, this proposal, in my opinion, after we assign the work and we assign the admin, and everybody takes responsibility, at least has intention, and commits here in front of the team, I will see it very different. At the moment, I know that who's going to do the work is Jay and I. And Jay and I take very serious, nobody fall into the crowd. But if we do all these postings, and at the current moment, there is no assigned admins, there is no assigned workers,
Time to pause.
it's very
Please
concerning.
stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
The recruitment takes a lot of energy and time because we value people at the highest possible level. So whenever there is a new recruit, we get triggered and we give all the time needed because we do one thing at a time. So they recruit, then the next one, then the next one, then the next. So I've been there, I know what it means, and now it's a very different situation because first of all, I believe there's going to be a lot more new recruits showing up. And second of all, we have so much more work to do. At this point, I can say without doubt that the only workers that I'm confident will do a good work is Jay, Ate, and I. Point. If
Okay.
Ate said that she's going to help me recruit, the first time that she said it, so I'm very relieved about that. Because Ate says that she's going to help. I know she is, and she's going to do a very good work.
Okay, Jay,
So
wait. Yeah.
I'd like to speak. So you can go first, Joyce. What's that?
Yeah. Hello, Jay.
Joyce? Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we just put the admins for each process?
These aren't processes. These are just posts.
For the post, I mean, for the post.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to sign up for it, perfectly fine. So you can make a list or a column that just says who wants to do it. We can go through it all.
Okay.
But in terms of who's capable of doing this work, I mean, everyone should be stepping up to help and support the recruitment. It's not
What people
difficult.
should and should do is irrelevant. What people do
No, I know, but
are
what I'm trying to say is that
irrelevant.
I believe that the team is capable of doing recruitment. I feel like people have done it in the past. That it's just a matter of
Now it's very
inserting
well organized
and
as well.
building the understanding of what needs to happen, and answering questions and going over it, and making sure that it's moved forward. Because I feel like recruitment should be easily doable, moving forward. Like it should be.
Especially super organized now. Everyone is super organized. So what I propose is that we put this topic in standby. We go back to the list, and we assign admins and we assign workers. Then once this is we have agreement on this, then it's a different story because recruitment now is super organized. The portal, checklist, there should be.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Alright, stretch.
All right. So, is that your proposal? Because I mean, I'm fine if that's what we want to do, but otherwise, I think it would be good to get your proposal clarified, and then we can hear the options, and then if we want to, we can go on to assignments and administrators.
I have a proposal on platforms. And to hear my proposal is it's not this I'm proposing now as prioritization of the session. Before going to voting this, we have clarity on who's going to work on what.
Yeah, in column H.
And then no, about responsibilities and processes, not about this is a secondary. First,
So that's
who's
your
going to step
proposal,
up.
Alberto?
And then I had another proposal about the platform. The proposal is very simple. Proposal, you can write it down in 78. The proposal is to agree that Alberto will conduct a parallel recruitment plan for specific position, equity only, my projector USD, pressure this website launch coordinator, posted on LinkedIn, on the current most official LinkedIn Facebook
Time to pause.
and Twitter.
Please stop, close your eyes, Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
We have platforms already. Okay, details.
So the question is, if this is a proposal, that's my main.
Yeah, this is the proposal I wanted to bring now. Yeah.
I know,
The
but the question
details.
is, if it is a proposal, what was it? To agree that Alberto will conduct a parallel criminal round for a specific vision equity only of the last coordinator posted on the current most official LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter platforms available. But I mean, I just don't think this is a proposal. I think this is just doing the work.
Oh, wait. It's different. I have a different draft. The post. The post. I have a new draft for the position, which is here. This is the somebody will get me the Twitter page. This is the post.
But boss,
I would like to do this. This is independent of the proposal from before.
So, but again, I just don't see why this would be a problem. Like, this is just doing the work, right? So, why
Okay,
not just
I need a team agreement.
why? Why do you need team agreement to do work?
I already did the work. It's ready. I want to post it. I want to post it in Facebook. I want to post it in LinkedIn.
I know,
And
but we
Twitter.
can just go ahead and post it. Like, I don't see any reason why it can't just be reviewed and posted.
yeah.
Like, there's no proposal required. Every single post does not require approval from the team.
Okay,
You
it's
don't
not
need
required.
approval to do work.
It's not, I already did the work. It's not required. Okay,
No, it's
let's
it's
go.
actually against policy to ask for approval to do work.
I already did the work.
What?
The point, I already did the
Time
work.
for
And
breath.
the post is
Please
ready.
stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
When I have agreement, it's going to be posted. This text, this post is going to be posted on this platform, not on any other stream platform.
Again, anyone else who wanted to do work by posting it in other locations can do that. There's no requirement for
No,
approval.
no, no. Because this is something that's my idea. So I want to be having, I'm going to be following up on this. I want to be following up on places where no, all the is a post that is it's not part of the post that have been approved before. It's a new post. It's slightly different because
But the posts are not what's approved. What's approved is whether or not the work was completed, right? So the
yeah,
work
absolutely.
being completed is all that matters, and it's just doing the work. So the point is that there's no policy that prevents you from getting these posted under our current policies, right? In fact, that's what we call work, right? So writing posts
I don't know, Jay, are
and
we
posting them.
proposing now? You make a proposal to have agreement on the platform. I'm doing the same. And also I need agreement on the post. It's okay. It's fine. It can be posted. I
No,
did the work.
the proposal that we're talking about is the minimum platforms. Like if you're saying we're only posting on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, then we can certainly agree to that. But that would be applicable to all posts, not just this one post.
I mean,
That's the
the post,
proposal we're talking about. So this post is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with this post. There's nothing wrong with the platforms that you want to post it to. It's all perfectly fine. I'm just saying it's against policy to ask for permission to do work. We would just go post these. It's perfectly fine to post them.
I mean, we posted on your LinkedIn page, your Facebook group. They're not, are they official? Facebook group, you said they're not official.
They're not what?
This Facebook group is not official. It's under your name, right?
I don't know. That can all be worked out later. We can post it wherever we want to post it, and it'll be
Time to
perfectly fine.
pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Like Alberta, I posted in Facebook without any approval.
What Facebook?
I posted in Facebook.
What Facebook?
Well,
The
you
post
got.
for the
I put
recruit.
a very specific link. I don't post on Facebook. Post on this Facebook group. Talk about line
Doesn't
78. Is this the
doesn't
one
have
you
to be
use?
official, Jay.
But so Alberto, you're on this Facebook group, right?
Of course I am, yeah. And then I would
And
also
so you
forward
can
it to my
go.
personal group.
You can go ahead and post on this Facebook group directly. You don't even have to ask for permission. Does that make sense?
Well, I'm not asking for big, I'm asking for agreement. It's something very.
But I'm saying it's against policy to ask for agreement to do work.
Isn't it the same proposal that you're doing? The same proposal. So we can
No.
add it to the proposal. Instead of 5 post types, we would have 6.
Okay. So let's go back again. So what was the deadline for the posts that we did?
On the 16th.
No, the post for the draft, you mean, Jay?
Yeah, the draft post. When was the deadline for that?
It's
August
July
16.
July 27.
July
July
27th. Okay, so on July 27th, 2023, we finalized our posts, drafts, right? For the team, right? That was the deadline that we did the posts. Does that make sense?
Yes, the draft.
Does that make sense, Alberto, or no? Alberto, are you still there? Did we lose Alberto? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me?
No, Jay.
Yes,
Correction.
Jay, we
July
are hearing
17.
you.
Okay.
Correction.
So July
Correction, July
27th.
7.
Yeah.
Corrections. July 17, Jay. Correction.
July
I
17th.
corrected
Okay.
this.
So July
Yes.
17th was the date that all the draft posts were due.
Yeah.
So
Ju-
So any drafts that we wanted to have completed would be required for that particular deadline. Then what we're
I
doing
mean,
now is we're just
Time to take a
listing
break.
the
Please
platform.
stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
So if we want to do Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, that would be one option. So we can call that option 2. And then option 1 is basically Facebook, LinkedIn, Workana, Upwork, Craigslist, and Idealist, Muscadelle, and Twitter, right? So if this was option 2, option 1 would be Facebook, LinkedIn, Workana, Upwork, Craigslist, Idealist, Muscadelle, Twitter. So anyways, I think we're going to take time to take a break. But for me, that's the only difference that I'm seeing, because anyone can post anything they want to. So your post is automatic because it's fine, because it goes beyond what our deadline was and what our minimums were. And so then in terms of like what our minimums are for the platforms, we have option 1 and option 2. Do we just want to do Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, or do we also want to add additional platforms?
But this is equity only. So Upwork, Craigslist, Workana are not public. Idealist is different. Like Muscatil, I don't want Pakistan, as I said. I don't know. If somebody wants to put it, I think Muscatil is also paid only. And Twitter, I need the link. Yes.
All right.
I think,
So anyway, let's take a break and come back and we can continue.
yeah, great.
But it looks like we're making some progress. Good. Hello.
Yes, I'm back.
Back.
I'm back.
Okay, so I was thinking maybe the best thing to do in this case is just like some score voting. So I did put the score voting options down there in relationship to all the different locations and platforms posting it. Is anyone there?
Yeah, Jay.
Hello.
Yes, Jay.
So what do you what all want to do? Do you want to do some score voting to try to
I
prioritize the location
yes, we do
platform?
score voting.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's do it then. Maybe that can help us. Because if I only want to do the 3 locations, that's perfectly fine. We could also do score voting if someone wanted to add the options for the different types. So there's equity only, um, benefits. Then you have investors, donors, paid, volunteer. We could do score voting on that as well. Could someone add that?
Where, Jay? Where? What did you say?
So if you could add a third, so there's 3 different sections to vote on for the priorities. There is the
Mhm.
platforms, the
Alam
location,
na.
and then the type, right? And so the types are as follows: you have equity only, benefits only, paid workers, um, and then there is uh, investors, donors, volunteers. Those are all different categories.
So you mean Jay on the uh in the post we need to add the investors and the aside from the three, the volunteer, the paid, and the equity
I'm just talking about the outreach for the different types of
outreach.
outreach that we can score vote.
Okay. 7.
So Joyce, were you able to add that list or not?
Um, I did not get it, Jay. Can you please repeat? Because I came late.
Are you writing it down, or is someone writing it down, or not?
Mm, did you write it down, Eileen?
Okay.
So Jay wanted.
Can anyone take notes?
Um.
Is there anyone
Yeah.
available to take notes?
Okay, I will take notes right now.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, ready, Jay. I'm here.
Okay, so under the locations, you're gonna make another section for score voting, and it's gonna be called, types of outreach. So we have like 6 or 7 different types of outreach. For example, Alberto wants to prioritize equity only positions, right? Or equity only outreach. Then there's also
That is
paid
not
worker
true.
outreach. You don't want to
Equity on.
prioritize the equity.
No, I want to prioritize positions.
Okay, but I feel like we can do the positions for any of them.
And this is what I'm looking forward to do.
But do we really need to vote on the positions? That's just like the post itself. That's not actually That's what I was talking about in terms of the July 17th deadline. Does that make sense?
The post that we have now is everything and nothing. You read
Yes.
that?
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is that was the July 17th deadline. Do you understand what I'm saying or not?
Of course, I know everything, Jay. I'm not talking about the past. What can I say? The past will be this.
I know. So what I'm trying to say is if you want to talk about the posts, it would be a different topic, and it would be talking about the July 17th deadline, which I'm perfectly fine talking about. But it would be really helpful for us all to stop talking about what we're talking about now, which is the platforms and the overall setup, and instead talk about the posts and the drafting of the posts because it's a different topic. And that was the deadline for July 17th. Does that make sense or not?
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
This makes sense to me. That makes sense.
Okay, so anyway, so the types are specifically you've got our equity only. Are you writing this down, Joyce? The paid, the volunteer, the benefits only, the investor, and the donor outreach. Does that make sense, Joyce? Did you get it?
Yeah, volunteers, and then what's the next one?
Donor,
Donor.
investor, equity, benefit,
Invest.
paid, etc., etc.
Okay. In line 161, I'm there.
Okay, did you get all that, Joyce?
Yeah, equity only, paid, benefits, donor, investor, benefits only, right?
I think so. So then the other category, which is going back to the July 17th deadline, which is our posts, right? So drafting our post draft, what types and sorts of drafts of posts do we want to do? So the different types of or different topics in essence of our posts are you could have equity, like all positions equity, all positions paid, all positions volunteer, right? Then there's all three all positions, right? And then we had the short versus the long. And then there's also, like Alberto saying, like the positions. So you could list all of our positions, and then we could prioritize which positions we want to do outreach to. So we have like 10 positions that we could potentially outreach for. So Alberto is saying he wants to prioritize specifically for the Umbrella Showcase website coordinator position, which we haven't actually agreed to make that a position, but I mean, everybody basically, it's our prime trajectory. So it's kind of hard to argue that we wouldn't hire someone for that. So I think that makes sense, right? So there's basically what I'm seeing is if we do score voting on this, this actually could help us out for future setups for all of our recruitment in future rounds. So basically, there's four components. There's the platforms, there are the locations, there are the types of outreach that we're doing, and then there are the basically the topics of the posts themselves, which is either the position or the general organizational post or what type of post, like the actual topic of the post. So there's four categories. All of these can be voted on and score voted.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So I think that helps a lot in getting us on the same page. So in relationship to what Alberto's talking about, which is going back to the July 17th deadline, which in the context again of setup, the setup actually happens before the posting deadline. So after the setup is agreed upon, there should still be additional 2 weeks. So in relationship to the setup, it's perfectly fine to be discussing the topics of the posts. But again, that deadline technically is already passed. But in the context of making sure it's clear, there is posting for all positions, and then there's posting for a group of positions or specific positions like Alberto is talking about. So I think that is pretty clear, right? Does that make all sense? Are we on the same page with all of these options?
I mean, I'm prioritizing three positions. So
Yeah, so when you do the score voting on all the positions, so if you can copy and paste the list of all the positions,
They are
we can all do the
180.
score voting. We can all do the score voting on all of the
100,
positions, then everyone can prioritize which positions they would like to prioritize on
180.
for. Yeah, cool. I don't know if
So Jay, just something, but Eileen, it's written like this. E. So you always get it wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
Eileen is Eileen. Eileen.
And then the patient is
Okay.
so was there a question for me, or was that for Eileen? Or
No, I just wanted to make a note because I thought that before it was a a typo. But I see that it's not. So I'm telling you, Eileen is written Eileen. Aileen.
Yeah, that's correct.
so wait.
okay, just let me know if you have a question for me. Right?
No, I created a, we can vote 180 the positions.
Time to
Okay.
stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
And then other. Six feet. Big list.
I voted.
One,
I
two,
support.
one.
So, in terms of moving forward at this point, like I don't have my computer with me, but I should have it in about a half an hour or so. But in the context of you know, voting on this, I think it makes sense to just like get clarity from the team, what everybody wants to prioritize on for the recruitment, which we're doing now with the score voting. I think this is a really good process that we could use for future recruitment rounds. And then we can use that to build a proposal that we can all get agreement on moving forward. And so that maybe for right now, while everyone's voting and we're waiting to update the proposal, we could go back to the responsibilities and do assignments and um, responsibilities for getting all of the work done for the setup as an option in terms of until we get the proposal back updated for this particular topic.
And to me, it's logic. On
Say again?
the floor, less, less. Before we can vote on the post and on the platform, there should be clarity on the workers and the admins.
Yeah, but the workers and the admins and everything is for the whole process, right? So, and this is just for the posting, right?
Yeah, but it should come after. I mean, again,
Time to pause. Please stop, Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Yes, I know that I have some experience on each platform. The, the amount of work that will generate. So, I
In
want to be clear.
relationship to follow up, is that you're talking about the follow up?
Absolutely, the work that it will generate. I know. I know that Muscatville, Orkana, Upwork, they create a lot of new potential recruit, a lot of triggers.
That's
Facebook,
that's good.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's good. It depends because we are in a situation that we have a lot of work to do, and we know that following up with the recruitment it takes precedence almost on anything. Right? It's good to be clear who's going to be working on. If Ate tells me that she's
Cool.
going to be working on it, I believe it.
Cool. So I mean, that's what I'm saying is that while we're waiting for the proposal to get updated, maybe someone should go around to each person and see who's going to work on what. You know?
Yeah, I can do that. I would love to do that.
Yes.
All right.
Like and also a great question. It's like who is doing the recruitment round, coordination and admin overall, and that with the have clarity on that as well. That would be a good starting point.
Point are the processes, right? So we have the overall recruitment team.
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, the NRT coordinator is
Can you
not
hear me?
necessarily responsible for the recruitment round itself. So we should probably have someone clearly assigned as the recruitment round, administrator, right? And then you have an administrator for each process within the recruitment round, right?
Quatro vezes, uma após a outra. É vocês.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready.
É
Now
vocês que está
inhale.
chamando
1, 2,
três, quatro
3.
vezes uma após a
Exhale.
outra.
1, 2, 3.
É
Pause.
vocês.
Inhale together.
É
1,
você que está
2,
continuando a me
3.
ligar uma após a
Exhale.
outra.
Relax.
É você que continua a ligar.
Jake,
Ah,
are you there?
Yeah.
Is it correct? Line 145 to 156?
I can't see it because I don't have my computer.
I cannot see. Okay. I'll just ask.
So I'm copying and pasting here the processes with the admins, okay? Line 200.
Cool.
Okay. So there is the recruitment setup process. I would like to be admin for that. Okay. The setup. Then we have the
We
first
can also-
process is
It would be good to go over all of the processes and you see who wants to sign up for what, because there could be more than one person signed up for some.
Eileen, can you help me with this one? This proposal? Line 161.
161. Okay.
So Alberto, do you want to continue with all the rest of the processes?
Yeah, this is right, Joyce.
I'm just checking.
Under location.
Under location. Under
location. This one?
Yeah, under location.
Okay, so I will make equity paid. So all of this equity only paid. So
Benefits.
all of
These are
so all places have equity only paid and benefits not paid.
these are not the process. These are the responsibilities.
So this one,
I'm lost.
Compose activity, what to do? Compose.
I need a minute.
Yeah, I think you have to go to the recruitment round system, right? It has a list of processes.
I'm doing that. I need a minute. I need a minute to get over.
Right.
Jay, is your computer okay now?
No, I will have my computer for like another half an hour or something.
I'm not sure what I'm doing. Alberto?
This is wrong.
Can you,
First process
can
is
you
probably
Under location, I think Joyce, the under
okay,
location is this.
make a
Um,
section, right? Make a
make a
section.
section,
And then put the type of
then
outreach.
type
Time to
of
pause.
Equity
Please
only.
stop. Close your
expert.
eyes. Count
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
what they mean to say.
Ooh, also we could organize our processes based on our deadlines because we have these new deadlines. So there's the setup deadline, there's the draft post deadline, there's the actual posting deadline, then there's the you know deadline for the budget, right? Which happens in a month from now, and then you have the other three deadlines, which are going through the details.
These are the deadlines.
There is 10 processes. Okay.
Alberto, can you help us here? I
What?
don't know. Can you help us here? I don't know what I'm correct. This line, what line is this? Line, what's that? 146. Okay, all the
146.
world, and they said under location, make a section. Types of outreach. Equity only, paid, benefits only, donor, investor. Shall I put all this equity, paid, benefits only, donor, investor in each country, in each place?
Uh, where are you?
This one, line 161. Okay. Uh, they said under location, make a section. Type of outreach. Equity only, paid, benefits only, donor, investor. My question, shall I put all this equity, paid, benefits only, donor, investor in each country?
I guess so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is the line 171 until 177.
These are the type of outreach, right? Like, you only pay benefits only on investors.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. So
These are the type of
oh yeah, shall I put in each country? You mean in each country, right?
the countries. Yeah, we can put the countries next to the platforms, right? We have the
Yeah,
platforms.
this one. No. It is in line 147. I
I mean,
didn't.
the logic is this, no? You have the type of outreach. Then you assign for each platform works differently, right? So Upwork, you cannot put equity or volunteer. Upwork is only paid. Our kind,
Yes.
right? So there is some platforms that can do both. There is a platform that can do only paid. So you want to assign
How
the
about
type of outreach to the platforms. And then each platform works best or kind
Time to
of works
take a break.
good in South
Please
America.
stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
Uh,
okay? So about the
and African.
benefits only donor investor. Where to put those?
Okay, let's start from zero. Okay, start from zero. So first you have the type of the platforms on the left. You
Yes,
have
yes.
all the
That is
platforms on the left.
yeah, yes.
Then you're gonna have for each platforms you wanna have on the top the countries. Okay,
It's where are you putting it?
I'm not doing that.
No,
Tell
it's
you
here. It's here
how I
in
would
the
do it.
it's here in the 147. I'm just editing this. Okay. is the one no, in the country.
So
And then location.
in terms of this proposal, what I was thinking about for the proposal, remember I haven't even been able to finish my voting, but overall, I think it would just be really simple. It's kind of like, okay, these are our priority types, these are our priority locations, these are our priority platforms, and it's just like in the end, to meet our deadline, we just need to check off all of our lists. I don't think we need to make a huge complicated proposal, right? It's just trying to give us a framework for our criteria to complete the recruitment round. Check.
Yeah, I mean, it's already there, no? 133.
Yeah,
See,
I mean, all that really matters is the priorities, like after people vote. But what
there
we
is two
really need to get
votes.
focused on is getting our process organized for sure.
Yeah, but there is two preferences that we need to make, right? The platforms are these. These are the platforms. The platforms are these. These are the platforms. We should use all the platforms that we have. Sure, right? We have this platform. These are the platforms we have today, no? Facebook, LinkedIn, Volcana, Upwork, Play. So the platforms are these. Here we are deciding what type of outreach we're doing on each platform, right? Which is secondary. Then, hey, that's a separate decision, right? Because the platform are these, and we're going to use them all. The point is that we want to know where are we going to target, in which location each platform is going to be targeted. You know? So in my opinion, we should do like this. Very, very conscious and understanding.
Okay, so
So Joyce, you want me to do it or you're doing
yes, I can understand benefits only donor
it?
and
Okay,
investor. Wait,
that's
what?
secondary. Yeah. I want to do the location now, right?
It's here. The location is here in the 149, 146.
Yeah, I see the location, right?
We're gonna put
But
all the location.
So you put the
it's here
platforms here, then you take the locations, copy, and paste the location, transpose here.
I
Transpose,
can
boom.
I can kind of see the spreadsheet now on my phone. It's 200 and something lines.
Right here,
what a,
and you have it here, right?
okay, and then type huh? It's a type of process. Okay, so where's the equity now and the paid and the volunteer? Where to put that one?
This doesn't work. Work because you need to put the name somewhere to store it, right?
So
So, I, I
I
don't
think
know.
I think the one missing only here is where to put the benefits only the donor and investor. Which Muscabil, English, or what?
I think we should do the following. Then it's gonna go together alone, right? We have the scoreboard platform, scoreboard. Yeah, platforms. Platforms, platforms,
Platforms. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter.
type of outreach. That is the first one. Then we have the locations based on platforms. Based on platforms. Right? First, we have this.
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
Miss a break.
Oh,
Session policy.
who else? This was
Okay. Okay, then we have this continue.
Can you guys let me know what line you're on? The notes?
We're in 145, Jay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, we take this.
I don't know where to put the benefits only, donor, and investor.
We have it only on Facebook and on Twitter.
Facebook.
But it looks like nobody even voted on the location. Maybe we're missing something.
I'm looking now the location, but Muscatine is paid. Why do you put that? Paid. Craigslist is paid. Bangladesh is paid. India, we don't want to do India. We're doing Pakistan, we don't do India. Muscatine is perfect for India. Paid. And you work. This is work out.
Muscabel works in India.
Muscabil. I did.
Anyways,
I did
there's still definitely a lot of gaps in the voting. We haven't, that need work. But anyways, again, my recommendation is that we should just move on to the coordination and planning in relationship to the processes and who's going to be doing what, and then we can work on this proposal as soon as I get back to the computer, since it's obviously kind of more complicated proposal. Check.
I did research on India, Colombia, Haiti, and Venezuela. Two each platform.
So
Which are
based on which criteria were the
free.
locations selected?
I didn't understand your question, Ate.
Yeah, I would like to know how were the locations selected? What were the criteria selected?
We're supposed to vote on them. Everybody votes on location. We could add every country in the entire world if we wanted to.
I'm adding countries here, yeah. Definitely adding countries.
But the whole idea
Time
of it
to
is
pause.
to do voting.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Venezuela was crossed out.
Venezuela,
Venezuela.
dangerous place.
So, again, my request for the fourth time is that you guys should all stop this topic, move to a new topic to get focused on the assignments and the processes and who's going to do what by when to actually get the work done. This proposal is a little complicated. I don't think anyone's particularly up for the challenge of coordinating this vote because it's quite a complicated process.
Yeah, okay, I agree.
Sitting here
Topic
for
3,
half an
guys.
hour and nothing's happening.
Topic 3.
I don't agree.
Topic 3.
So first of all, we need the admins for the processes, okay?
Admins.
Yeah.
Admins 1,000.
So we have the overall NRT team, P team, coordinator.
Well, the NRT team coordinator is Eileen, so Eileen's
Eileen.
responsible for that.
Yes. So I will write it down right here. Then we have all these processes under recruitment.
Yeah, but there's still another coordinator who coordinates the recruitment round. Like the administrator of the recruitment round does not need to be Eileen, but Eileen could step up and do it if she wanted to assign herself, right?
She should. She should at least.
But I want to make sure it's very clear that the NRT coordinator is responsible for the needs of the new recruits, whereas the ORC coordinator is responsible for all of our outreach and coordination. So the recruitment round is neither of those, right? The recruitment round is something specific that can be assigned to other people.
Yeah, I mean, there is three coordinators involved, right? There is the NRT, there is the ORC, and there is the value.
Exactly. Yes.
ORC team is vacant. Coordinator is vacant. And then we have the value. Value team coordinator. This recruitment it's a lot of work.
Yes, yeah. So the recruitment round should have multiple people overseeing it for sure.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
Anyways,
so I would say the
coordinator are
recruitment
secondary.
round,
We want to get the admins.
yes.
Okay, so I'm stepping up for admin of the recruitment setup process. Okay? Then we have the updating outreach and job listing post templates. Who wants to do it?
So my understanding is that Joyce and Eileen already did that, and that was the deadline. That was for July 17th.
Yeah. The admin, okay. The admin is okay to leave it vacant because the work has already been happened. Yeah.
So Eileen and Joyce here.
No, no. The admin is not the work, right? The admin is not the work.
Correct.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't think
Although
we.
an admin can assign themselves to do the work.
Yeah, but it's not needed because we already met the deadline, so not happy. Then we have public outreach and posting. Who wants to do that? Who wants to do the
Yeah,
admin?
I'm stepping in for responsibility too. Public outreach and posting.
Okay, you're stepping out for what?
Yeah.
What are you stepping out, guys?
Number 2.
Responsibility too.
You mean process too?
Yeah. Processing public outreach and posting.
Okay.
Can be 2.
Okay. So Evans.
Yeah, better.
Okay. So
Can be to admin for number 2.
Can be as many as we want.
I want number 2 also.
Okay. So what is admin number 2?
Is the outreach, public outreach, and posting.
So what are you gonna be doing as admin?
I will post in all the platforms.
When is the deadline for the posting?
On the 16th.
Of August, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So here we are not, the responsibilities come later, guys. Here are the admins. You understand what an admin is?
Yeah, okay, admin. Yeah. Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So what is an admin?
Admin is the administrator.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Yeah. What is the responsibility of an admin?
He's the one responsible for carrying out
To follow up on the work.
To oversee.
So it's like
Yeah, to follow up on the work.
Brava, yeah, you said it right. Follow up on the work, oversee the work, know what's going on, know who's working on what the deadline.
When will be? Yeah.
It's like coordinator if always.
No. No.
So
It's like the coordinator of the process only. And
Yes.
the admin is
Admin
the
coordinator.
admin relates to the coordinator, right? The coordinator,
The
how the coordinator
coordinator,
oversees the work. Coordinator asks the admins,
admin.
what's going
Yeah.
on? And the admins are to
When
ask the workers. That's how it should be.
sure, yeah. That's the process.
But again, the admin is the coordinator of the. I did not get.
I don't know.
No, but Joyce can still be the public outreach and posting, and she can still be the admin, and she can still step up to do the work.
We're gonna go into the work later. Now we're just in the
Yeah,
admin. So
yeah.
if
Because I
if
don't,
you
I don't.
wanna work on posting, who are you gonna ask? Joyce. That's the point, right? To know the admin. Why you wanna know the admin? Because the workers, we don't assume that the worker knows everything that's going on. We assume that the worker checks in and spends a little time possible on getting understanding where is the process at so that the worker can start working. We want the worker to spend half an hour to understand on what it should be start working, right? So we check in on, let's make an example, right? Ate steps in, checks in and says, okay, recruitment, I wanna do postings on Muscadine. Make an example. So Ate needs to understand immediately in order to not waste time, what postings have been done, what postings are missing, right? She wants to do the postings that are still due. So Ate shouldn't spend the time as a worker understanding by herself. She goes into the setup process, spreadsheet, the work organizing, which is the setup process, the work.
Please stop,
And
stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
and Ate sees that the administrator for the process is Joyce. So she asks Joyce, Joyce, what's the status on the postings on newspaper? Joyce is the person that should know it,
Mhm.
okay? Because Joyce before asked Alberto, who worked on it before, and knows what Alberto did. That's the idea, right? The admins to do don't do work. They can, but they as a role, it's not their responsibility to do any work. Their responsibility is to know what's going on, which can be nothing is going on. Actually, it can be that
Sure.
as well.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing nothing. Nobody's working. Nobody's
The
stopping.
status, the status.
Okay, and whatever. It's not their responsibility to make sure that the work happens as well. Just to oversee and know what's going on. And they can inform the team and try to bring the work forward. But what they do, they follow up on what has happened. And if nothing has happened, they follow up on nothing, so it's nothing. Anyways, guys, let's stretch.
Oh Lord. Oh, Jesus.
Mhm. God.
Page 3. Okay. Me and Evaris and me. Evaris
Yeah.
wants to
Communication
step up
between
here. Alberto,
Yeah.
Evaris and me admin for number 2 process.
Okay.
association.
So Paris.
And Joyce.
Okay, we got that. Then next process. Who wants to do communication on outreach and recruitment platforms? Who wants to do admin on that?
I'll do it.
Okay.
You wanna do it, Ate?
Yes.
Templates.
Ah,
Number two.
Then we have
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
fill out initial intake form and contact list process. Who wants to do that? The admin. Who wants to be the admin of this process?
Come on, Eileen. Anyone?
Is Eileen here?
Is Mamon
Yeah,
here?
I'm here. Fill out intake
Mamon, are you still
forms.
here, Mamon?
Number 4.
Mamon is
Eileen is taking the
Mm.
Eileen Anderson. Who's doing
I'll do it.
the admin? Okay. Who's gonna do I'm gonna do the admin for updating the public rankings. Then, sixth process, separate lists of people for contact education groups. So we have separate lists for each type.
Yes.
This is a bit not very clear.
List for contact invitation. You will
Education and
separate the
safety.
people, so you will invite them to different groups. Like that. Different email group, different.
Okay, so
I think this is good for now. Yeah.
yeah, so I am home. So I'm gonna be able to get on my computer. So I'm gonna get back on the bottom of the hour. I'm gonna jump off, and I'll be back at the bottom of the hour a little before. Okay, as soon as I can.
So now we're going to the workers now, okay? Work.
Yeah.
Work.
I'll be back soon.
Workers. Okay, let's leave it for now. This is okay, okay? We're gonna get there later. Okay,
Excuse me. Co-workers.
let's
I
leave the
wanna.
rest for later. Okay. Workers. Who's gonna work on the setup? I mean, I'm working on the setup.
I wanna work here.
Who's gonna work on updating the average job listing post templates? Joyce and Alina are already working.
Time for breath.
Um,
Please stop and get ready.
I would do
Now
that with
inhale.
Joyce.
1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Okay.
Everybody
So
is-
Joyce and Varis are gonna working on public outreach and post.
Yeah.
Good. Who's gonna work on the communication on outreach and the recruitment platforms?
I would like to work on it.
because because we are only few,
Yes, I
so
would like you to join me.
what's that? Communication?
Yeah.
I don't wanna
I
deal
will
with
I will s- I will see for now because I will see. Not yet decided.
So Ate, it's better to be the admin, shouldn't be, I mean, there is nobody, but the idea is the admin is not the workers. That's kind of it.
Yeah.
Because we are
Yes.
very
But
few,
that's
so
like that's supposed to be the work.
Eileen, what do you think about doing the communication on outreach and recruitment platforms? And here we need to have Jay as well, right? Jay. Very perfect. Jay, Eileen,
Yeah.
wanna do that?
So are you removing my name from there?
Yeah.
you Ate wants to work also, no? Here in the communication.
I don't know why Judge is rejecting me from there. I don't understand why.
No, you can put yourself there as well, but you were the only one, right? So,
So let's put
and you're also the admin, so
Ate pa.
it's a big
Why
question.
me and Abaris are admin and we are working in the also working on our admin job. Admin
Because
post.
we have a deadline for that, so I'm not worried.
So you mean the workers can also the admin
Yeah,
since
absolutely.
since the
because we are
first
very
process.
few. Eh. We are
Uh,
few.
Anyway, there's no problem. I would like to work on the intake form. It's okay. Just I will not be there. I'll
Yeah, me
Thank
too.
you.
I work with Ate here. Ate and Interphone. And rankings. Who wants to work on rankings? I'm going to be working on rankings. Who wants to work with me on rankings?
Maybe Mamon also. But Mamon
Oh,
also.
my movie is acting out.
Mamon doesn't have here
Okay,
anymore.
I'm gonna put myself here and Mamu. Okay, at that moment.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll ask me if it's okay. So this is good. Okay, great. This is
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay.
so the most critical is number three.
What is number three? Ah, communication.
Number three.
Number
Because
three.
if we get stuck in number three, it's gonna be a big problem. So
You
I
mean
need
that's the
what
follow up? That's the follow up, no?
exactly.
Oh.
because people will ask questions about the post.
I mean,
Mm.
recruitment is all about follow-up. But the point is that if we forget somebody and we get to the end of the recruitment round and we have forgotten somebody, it's gonna create a big bottleneck. So the point is that in process three there is kind of the bridging,
Mm.
okay? The bridging. So you communicate and you try to bring them as possible, as fast as possible on this. So it's very important that number three gets worked on every day, every day, every day. We need to make sure that we communicate, so that the people get as fast as possible on Discord, so that the whole team can help. Okay.
So,
Very crucial. Because if that goes well, and they come on Discord, and then we take care of them. But if they don't come on Discord, we see how it goes. But I've been here, guys, and I say that we start way slowly. Way slowly. Cut down everything. Because they're doing all posts, all platforms, everything by basically tomorrow is gonna kill us. I say it here.
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down
right
whatever you
again.
were about to
We're
say
gonna
and
be
take a break for 6 minutes.
we're gonna be overwhelmed, and it's not gonna be nothing is gonna be enjoyable.
It's really,
You do all this posting in all these places in one time in one shot tomorrow. It's gonna be hope I'm wrong. I feel better now because we're organized. But
Let's take a
why?
break.
Well, this is sad.
The
Yeah, let's
last
take a
break
break.
we need to take a break.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, break.
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
I'm back.
Not bad. Should I wear the same clothes?
Hi, Jay. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. We're just on mute.
Hi, so we went up to process 5 for the moment. And this is what we came up with. Moon is to be confirmed. But we have, for the recruitment setup, we have both admin and worker admin. Then we have, for the first process, the admin is not applicable anymore, and the workers will voice it. I mean, I work on then we have the second process, the public outreach and posting. Admins are evades and joys, and workers are joys and evades. So I'm not worried here because we have a deadline, right? Third process, communication outreach is admin is acte, which makes me feel better. Workers is you and I. That's the most concerning to me because that's where it's the bridging, which is the most important part, in my opinion, to have a good workflow because we want to be sure that we bridge as fast as possible any new contact.
Yeah.
Then,
I think
and then we have, yeah, then we have the fill out initial intake form and contact lists. These are in Eileen and workers are at Alberto, so I am okay in that. And the fifth process is updating the public rankings. I'm the admin and the worker will be
so.
myself and maybe Mamoon.
This includes pops, right? The fourth
Time to
process.
pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Pops are later. Pops are later because uh, we have the intake form and the public rankings. And then we understand we have process 6.
You only want to rank people who have pops. So intake form and pops goes together, right?
No, so, I mean, then we have process 6 where we separate the lists of the people based on their interest, right? And the invitation in the groups. Then 7 is the POPs. Initiation of stage 3. Creating MPTs, should be creating POPs. So this is all to be reviewed. And then the 8th process is the coordination of the MPTs POPs creation. The 9th process, we create the overall budget proposals. It basically happens every month. Process 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are every month. These first 5 processes are ongoing, but they are not like they don't have a specific time frame. They're based on the whole 4 months. But the processes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are monthly. Every month they start, they finish, then they start, they finish again, start again. There's going to be 4 times each process.
So I would say overall it's a little The process probably needs to be updated because it's, I don't know if it makes a lot of sense to me. I think this might be an older one, but the
We
first
should
part
review
looks
the
pretty
system.
good. What? Do we have the link?
We should schedule to review the whole system, the whole processes and everything.
Well, that's what we're doing now. We might as well. What happened to our notes? Oh, here we go. These are our notes, I believe. No. Recruitment round 2.
I think we could do it on Thursday because I mean I would stop here and get to work because we have 2 deadlines to do. We have the, I mean, we already have my stuff for this setup. The setup, I'm gonna be working on it. I'm gonna get all this. Go back down
Nancy,
to
this is what
the
I remember.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
This is what I remember is that it's we're in assignment topic 3, so go down to line 40. So you have setup. So it's a process. So it's setup, update job description, current post, posting job, invite, bridge, and follow-up applicants. So you do the invitation and the bridging. Then you support creation of main buddy team and pop, intake form, finalizing. Wait, filling intake form. Make sure the applicant and verified pop fill in the intake form needed. Wait, the intake form comes before the pop and main buddy team. Weird. So I think responsibility 4 would be the intake form. Then you have tops and main buddy teams. Then you have finalizing process. Or then you do the budget, right? So there's the rankings and the budget. Rankings. Oh yeah, there's interviews. Wait.
I mean, these are the, this is the process. What process is this? Number 4.
I think this is the general. This is like the general recruitment process. But anyways, it really needs some work. But the point here is that the primary point here is that basically we need to make sure we're addressing the fact that the actual processes need organizing. So when I look up the kind of original process it was that we were thinking about most recently, we were talking about doing like separating the processes into each individual recruitment category, where we did one just on Americas, one just on Old World, one just on volunteer recruitment, one just on decision makers recruitment, one just on rankings, and the rankings and budget process. Yeah, the rankings and budget process I think is a separate process that we had set up. But
Yeah.
anyway,
I would propose. I mean, I have a very good sheet. I would propose that we all decide that we postpone everything by 1 week. We schedule another ORC organization. And we
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
and we review everything because we're going through some very very intense work without being organized. Moving forward like this means that tomorrow we will be posting everywhere, and then it's rock and roll. It's not very, very different like this. So I think that we can postpone the deadline, or we can stay with the freeze everything, and if we do the work by next Monday, we can do a retroactive proposal.
So another option we could look at is that basically the deadlines are the processes. You know, like so from line 80 to 86, like these are the different deadlines, and that these are the processes. So the only one missing here we would add in is the setup, right? So recruitment setup, which would be done within 2 weeks, right? So we get 2 weeks to do recruitment setup, 2 weeks to do the draft post, then we send out the post, and then, you know, and maybe the sending out post, maybe we don't need a month for that. Maybe like 2 or 3 weeks is enough. Then we do all of the evals, rankings, and budget, right? And there's a little bridging here, follow-up, right? So simple follow-up, evals, ranking, and budget.
It makes very sense.
And then and then for the next month, we are doing, you know, each of these processes are basically moving us towards the verification. So, you know, and the thing that's interesting about it is because we only do 1 month to get our first rankings and budget set up, we're going to have 3 additional months to go through all the individuals to get their POP set up. So basically, there's a deadline for your POP. Like when we do the you know, initial like outreach, we could even mention this, that basically it would be like September 10th or something like that, you know, September 10th, you know, to get POP in. So you need to get your POP in by September 10th and schedule your interview in order to get in the very first round of the budget. Otherwise, you might be waiting till December 12th or December.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
So I think those are the two. Right, stretch. So basically, what I'm saying here is that in terms of the new recruits, basically it's like we do the posting by the 16th. And then the due date for your POP is the 10th. So that gives everybody like 3 weeks. 3 weeks would be more than long enough to get your POP in. Right? If you can't get your POP in by the 10th, then the next deadline is December 8th. But if you get your POP in between September 10th and December 8th, we'll still consider it just with our normal monthly budget process. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Those would be the 2 deadlines for our recruitment and outreach. Yeah.
What was worrying me is the deadline of tomorrow.
The deadline for next month. Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like that process could be simplified. I mean, remember, there's no human element to it. We're just going to be doing all the posts. We tell everybody, you know, here's your intake form, here's the recruitment portal, get us your POP. As soon as they get us their POP, we do the evals, we do the rankings, we do the budget. If they don't get us their POP, we ignore them, and then the round is over. Right? So basically, for the first deadline, everyone's required to step up and give us their POP by September 10th. If they don't, we're just not worried about it. And we move on. And we can evaluate, if we got no responses, that would be kind of weird, you know? But ideally, we would get a few POPs. You know, we're not particularly expecting a lot, you know, how things are. But we make it really clear that the deadline is to get your POP in by September 10th. And if you don't meet that deadline, then there's no guarantee for the first month.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
But the deadline should coincide with the budget process. So whenever we feel like the date for in the budget, we want to have the date where everyone's POPs are updated and we're verifying the POPs to be ideally in alignment with the initial POP verification for the new potential recruits. So I want this simple follow-up evals and ranking and budget process to be very, very simple and very different than, the process for finalizing communication with everyone on our list, the process for verifying every possible platform and individual. I mean, these are very different processes, and that's much more complicated and more detailed work, which can happen later. And the final verification of everything, the final rankings, and the final budget all happens in December. So I feel like this process that we've built, it should be much simpler. For the deadline, for the September 15th deadline, it should be very simple. It's not up to us to support the recruits. They're on their own. They need to do their own POPs. They need to get their information in. We're not really required to hold their hand like we are for the December 12th deadline. Does that make sense? So I feel like the September 15th deadline should be very easy.
Yeah.
And then we have 3 more months to actually do the real work of treating everyone like humans, verifying and double, triple, quadruple checking our list, responding to every single recruit, and then making sure they all understand how to do a POP or invite them to our session. Like all of that can happen afterwards. Then we'll have 3 months to do all of that work. So I think that our model is very, very low on the work front. I mean, it's not a lot of work, in my opinion, per month. So for me, these would be the processes, right? So there's the setup process. There's you could say that the post drafting and posting itself is the same process. So this would be process 0. This would be process 1. Right, so basically you're drafting all the posts and then you're sending all the posts out would be a single process, but it has 2 deadlines. Then you have process 2, which is the actual follow-up. Process 3 is the verification of the platforms and individuals. Process 4 is the finalizing of communication.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
So that's sort of what I'm saying. We could say that sending the post out is a separate process from drafting the post, but I mean, really, it's like so simple. It's like not really a separate process. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we should get it on a BT and do it properly, organize everything properly. Now it's all over the place. And what you're saying is perfect. Should organize it this way. My concern is the posts tomorrow, by tomorrow.
Well, we have 2 days for the post, but first we need to get our setup done, which we don't even have our setup done yet.
Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe we
It's
should.
difficult to do the setup if we're reviewing all the system. How can you assign now the admins for the processes and the workers? I think that we should make a proposal to just give us some more time. Figure out everything there.
I'm fine figuring out more things, much as we want to do it. But in terms of the deadlines thing, part of me feels like the only reason we're even talking about this is because of the deadline. So let's go back to our maybe a view up. Maybe we could do a view up. And I think some of the topics are here. We have the the admin. We've got assignments, right? We have the voting and prioritizing for the round, and then there's also like reconsidering the deadlines. So I think these are the three topics that we could, reconsidering reviews, that's reconsidering deadlines, exactly.
I gotta go. I gotta check out.
Okay.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be available later for scheduling ABT.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right. Anyone else want to check out? Alberto, do you want to start?
I just want to say before checking out that I'm good in doing policy tracking if you want for the updating of the policies, assigning admins. Okay, we assigned them. They're assigned, so we can, even if we use these processes, I mean, they're still applicable in my opinion. Agreement on the posting, I mean, whatever you decide, guys. It's okay. If you have agreement on the posting platform, the posting platform list, I think we can have agreement on the posting platform. We're going to use all the platforms that we have. I don't know why we shouldn't be using all the platforms. Agreement on communication platforms. Communication platforms, what's the difference between posting and communication?
Was that a question?
Yes, person.
The question?
What's the difference between the posting platform and the communications platform?
The posting platform. Okay, so the posting platform, for example,
once we bridge them, you mean the communication platform once you bridge them?
Yeah, you bridge them. So basically, like, we may have, we may do outreach on Outsourcely, right? So we do outreach on Outsourcely, but we don't communicate on Outsourcely. We bridge them to either Discord or to, our email group or our Skype group or our, if we're willing to do the Facebook group, or, basically it's where we're willing to communicate with the workers, where we're required to check and see if anyone has responded or communicated in that location. So as soon as we agree on and establish a communications channel, then we as a team are required to follow up with that channel. So if we basically say no on Skype, then and we don't update on someone on Skype, and then someone comes in and communicates with us on Skype and wants to work on Skype, basically it's like it's not our problem. If we want to do Skype, we can, and it's extra, but it's not like we are going to be on half pay stop or upfront pay stop because we didn't check Skype. That makes. But if we say we're all going to check Skype, then we're required to check and verify Skype before we can get off half pay stop or upfront pay stop. That make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. Anyway, I'm good on anything that you guys decide for fair, but I'm gonna do the update of the intake form and the
time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
Okay, so I have to run that off half past. Then I'm available for SEC later. We have time. So checking out.
What's your number?
Session A. Six. I think we could have. I mean, it was good. We have more clarity. We have more organizing. Still, I'm very concerned moving forward. relaxed. And, or struck me to want to get off of this for a second. This said, we're working on, as I said, the intake form updating and the portal updating, and also the posts for the other two positions. Uh, check.
Does anyone else want to check out? Or want to take a break?
Take a break and finish that.
Well, I don't know if we're going to finish and get off half pay stop, but we can certainly discuss it. All right. If no one else wants to check out, then Alberto, thank you for coming. It's very, very helpful. I feel like we made a lot of progress on improving and updating our recruitment system. So it's good.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Should have done this some time ago. So.
That's my entire point. We need to be prioritizing the work and getting focused on the work and doing it way before the deadlines. But if the deadlines is what takes us to actually prioritize things, then this is where we are. This is how we do work, is that we wait till we're either almost or already on half pay stop, and then we start talking about it. At least we're not on upfront pay stop.
Yeah. Okay, thank you guys. Talk to you later.
Okay, 4-minute break. 4 minute break.
You're back.
All right.
I'm back.
Like an hour or something. All right. So, what should be our next topic?
Uh,
I would personally go back to prioritizing the round, getting clarity on what we want to accomplish.
okay, yes.
Do we do that, or do you want to focus on more assignments or reviewing the deadlines and reconsidering?
Uh, just go back, Jay, where we are now. What we want to
I
do.
didn't understand what you're saying.
We go back to the round for me.
Okay. Yeah, but we do new topics. Be topic 4.
Topic 4. Okay, topic 4.
So for me, the desired outcome is to get clarity on what we want to accomplish for the recruitment round, or at least how we're going to do that.
So voting prioritizing. Okay. Exercise. No objection. Everybody still here?
No objection.
Back at the house, I'm able to quite easily get everything organized. So let me go ahead and link the spreadsheet here, and then we'll go from there. Give me 1 segundo. All right. So basically, I created a, because obviously on the notes, you guys did not understand what I was talking about. So this is the new spreadsheet that I created, which we're calling the 111 Degree East Recruitment Round Priorities Voting Spreadsheet. So this is where we can add everybody's name for the entire team, and then we can allow everybody to vote on one spreadsheet, and we link this across the entire organization on Discord so that everybody knows about it. And then this is that everyone can just vote and help. And also we can use this next time. We can vote and update our options. But it's just very important to understand that everybody needs to vote on their own, on every tab. And there's 5 different tabs, I believe.
111E, right, Jake? This one?
What?
Is this 111E, right? I will change 111E.
Oh no, I don't know. Whatever. What recruitment round are we on?
111E.
Which one?
111E.
111.
Oh yeah, 111. Yeah.
Okay, I will just.
Thank you. All right. So anyway, so the idea here is we want to add everybody's name on the team. So add Mel, add everyone who's not here,
Okay.
and then everybody can vote. And you need to remember to vote on all 5 tabs, right? So remember to vote on all 5 tabs.
Jay, the priorities voting spreadsheet is view only.
View only.
View only.
Well, that's a problem. Thank you. All right, edit. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah. Okay, so the only one to add still is just the communication platforms. Which line of the communication platforms on? I know we had them.
Communication platform. No, I wasn't again.
Oh, here we go. Communication platforms. I found it. All right.
133.
I got it. It's on line 42. Topic 2. All right. So anyway, so this is pretty much ready for everybody to vote on. So, but I don't think we have to actually vote on this now. I would just say, like, because there's interest in completing all of the topics, all of the priorities, we're not in like a super big hurry. Basically, we're on half pay stop. There's basically no way we're going to get off of half pay stop today. So I would just say this is just assigned work that everybody can just vote over the course of the next 24 hours. And we can ask everybody to vote on all of these priorities, and this should help us get organized, Because then once we have all of these votes, we'll be average them and then know what our group and team priorities are. Okay? So it's very important that we have clarity on like where we're trying to outreach. Anyone can obviously add any additional country, location, platform, any other idea that anyone has, they can just add it. So any other questions? Once everybody votes on this, we'll be able to prioritize it and see kind of where everything lies. Like right now, the only thing we really have everyone voted on is the post platform location. So we can average this out and go, Facebook is the number 1, and then Craigslist is number 3, Muscoville is number 4, Idealist number 5, Twitter number 6, right? So I think this is gives us a really good heads up in terms of like where the priorities are, and then also it'll be easier to get a cutoff, right? So like if we are giving LinkedIn and Muscoville a 6.6, then why not also include Idealist, because it also is a 6. So I would just say like we should include everything above a 6 in this particular vote. So it depends on how people vote, but then I would say that these top ones that are either 6 or 7s that we would include based on the voting that I'm seeing. These would be our top priorities. So we can post on Twitter all we want to. We can post on Workana, of course, anywhere else. Oh yeah, we can also add outsourcely. So we can post anywhere we want to. It's just not required for our deadline. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we can always do more than we want to. It's just a matter of what are we require for the deadline.
Okay. So Jay, the posting on August 16 still to be pushed through, right?
So what?
On August 16, the deadline still is August 16, correct?
Correct, but we can discuss that as the next topic. So our next topic could be discussing like, does that deadline make sense? Should we reconsider the deadline? Do we want to
Postpone.
postpone? Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool. So do we want to? I mean, I feel like this topic is done. I mean, basically, we just need to send out a reminder, allow everybody to post. I'm not to post, to
To
vote
vote.
To
on
vote.
these options and to add additional countries or locations or wherever. So I feel like this is going to be a really good strategy for future recruitment rounds so that everybody will have a chance to input their perspective so that when we go to vote on the proposal, hopefully we can easily get agreement and prevent half pay stop unlike this time.
Yes. Okay, Jay.
So any other questions on this? Otherwise, we're just going to send this out, encourage everyone to vote, and then we're done. Yeah.
Yeah. You
who's
know.
gonna send? Who's gonna send? Anybody want to send to Discord? Guys,
To send what, Joyce?
this voting spreadsheet.
Uh,
Let's put in
this
Discord.
recruiting, this 111 round priorities voting spreadsheet is
Yes.
still view only.
Still be only?
Yes, view only.
No, just refresh.
Reload.
Just
What?
refresh.
Reload.
Reload. Okay, reload.
Maybe.
What's you only?
No, we told I need to refresh. Maybe just need refreshing. But because for us it's already editor. It's okay now, Eileen?
So it's loading.
Okay, will you be the one to post in Discord for voting?
Let me
You
see.
can do it.
Okay, Ate.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, Ate will do the Discord communication. Okay. Okay, shall we go to the next topic?
Yeah, let's do
Let me
it.
do it now, right?
What?
Let's do
Okay.
Can I do it now?
What?
Send
The
the spreadsheet out for voting.
The voting. I mean, you can do it anytime you want to. There's no hurry on the voting because we're not getting off half pay stop right now, as far as I know. I mean, I don't know. So we can give everybody
Yeah.
like 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, I like to do it now.
Yeah, you can do it now. It's fine. All right. So do we want to do another topic? So we could talk about our deadlines. You want to talk about our deadlines?
deadlines. Review the deadlines. Five topic.
Should I post that in ORC, NRC, or activity?
You can post it in ORC. It's fine. And
Okay.
activity or whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
All right, so the last topic, because I got to go after this, is going to be reviewing our deadlines and when we want to get off half pace stuff. So let's do this for 12 to 24 minutes. Topic 5. So what do people feel? So the next deadline is August 15th and 16th. No, the deadline is, wait, when is the deadline again? For the posting? Oh, no.
The posting
August 16.
August.
August 16.
Worker involvement criteria, executive priorities, then recruitment post. Okay, there it is. Okay, so there's the posting on the August 16th, 15th, 16th, and then we have the setup for the recruitment round, which is August 12th and 13th. So my personal perspective on it is that I would rather get agreement on a really pathetic recruitment round than change our deadline.
Yes.
So as far as our options go, so our options include change deadline, 1 day, 1 week, etc., etc. Option number 2 is to get agreement on very easy criteria to complete recruitment deadlines. So, for example, if we go back to our post platform, we could say all the 6s and 7s, which would include Facebook, Craigslist, LinkedIn, Muscoville, and Idealist. But what if we only chose the 7s? If we only chose the 7s, we would only have to do Facebook and Craigslist. So if that's what we got agreement on, we just agree to do just Facebook and just Craigslist. It's like 10 times easier than doing Facebook, Craigslist, LinkedIn, Muscoville, and Idealist. Right? So the idea is if we got agreement on easier criteria to complete the recruitment deadlines, then it should be faster and easier, and I am more interested in doing that than changing our deadlines. Because remember, if we change our deadline, then that affects the next
everything.
Next deadline, the next deadline, then we have another deadline for the next half year, and it's just all. So again, I would prefer to have less criteria than not achieve the deadline. Which is why the setup is so important, right? The setup is what determines the work that we're required to do. But we can always do more, right? So even if we just say, okay, we want to do Facebook, Craigslist, and only Facebook and Craigslist, we can still post on LinkedIn, we can still post on Muscoville, we can still post on Idealist, or Twitter, or Workana, or anywhere else we want to post. We're just not required.
Yeah. We're just setting the required one.
Exactly. So again, I really would care less about whether we just choose, like, so if we look at the option 2 here, so option 1 is changing deadline, option 2 is get agreement on very easy criteria. So for the criteria, you could have option 1 would be Facebook, Craigslist, Muscoville, and Idealist, right? So this could be option 1 for platform. And then option 2 could be just Facebook and Craigslist. Right? So option 2 obviously much easier than option 1 in relationship to how many platforms you're required to do.
Option 2 for me. Okay.
Oh, well,
Shall we vote?
we don't need to vote on this now. First, everyone needs to finish voting on all of the platform posts, all of the locations, all of the post topics, the contributors, and the communication platforms. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay. So within 24 hours, we will know, right? Shall we put
Yes,
24
exactly.
hours?
And then we'll have to set a cutoff, right? So we
Yeah.
could have another voting on the cutoff as well. So we can add this at the bottom is like cut off 0 to 9. If you want to vote on the cutoff, right? So for example, if we go to the post platform, I don't know if you can see my screen, but if you have here your voting, so let's say for Joyce, you voted 8 on Facebook and Craigslist, and then 8 on Lucibel, all this, right? You got all this. And then you can see over here the averages, right? So this would be the idea of the average cutoff. So if Joyce said, okay, I want to cut off at 6 and above, then you can say 6. And if I'm like, okay, I want to cut off at 7 and above, then maybe I'd say 7, right? So that would be dependent. Well, I guess Joyce, you said you wanted to do 7. So you vote 7, I vote 6, right? So then that gives us an idea of where we want to do a cutoff, and then that is an additional vote for cutting off, and we could actually get everyone voting on the cutoff, and then have a better idea of where and when the cutoff is going to happen. That make sense? Does that make sense, or is that too complicated? I can remove that. It's not a big deal.
Seems a little complicated.
A little too complicated. All right, I'll remove that, and we can just add that in later when we actually vote. But first, everyone needs to finish voting here, and then we can get to that part.
Oh.
All right, so I think we are done here as far as this. So option 1 or option 2? What do you guys want to do for? You guys want to talk about changing the deadlines like Alberto was suggesting, or should we just focus on agreement on our criteria and try to go with easier criteria so that the recruitment round is easier?
Number 2 for me.
Okay.
How about
So
you guys?
we don't need to vote on that. So unless someone wants to propose to change
An argument on very easy criteria.
that's it. Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
What were you saying? I couldn't hear you.
No, I was just like reading the options.
Okay.
Do you have any questions or anything, or?
No, everything is clear. My only question now is what exactly when you said like option 2 get agreement on a very easy criteria to complete recruitment deadlines, are we going to vote on that before we set out the easy criteria, or how?
We will wait for the sheet.
Yeah, that's the criteria for our recruitment is exactly what the purpose of the setup is. Like the most important thing we do as part of setup is to get agreement on what our goals are for the recruitment round.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So you vote, like everyone's voted on tab 1, which is the post platforms. I'm the only one who's voted on locations. Nobody's voted on post topics. Nobody's voted on contributors, and I started voting on communication platforms. So, yeah. So does that make sense or no?
Yes, it does, Jay.
So just
So,
everyone vote, and then we'll get our priorities clear for the team, and then we can just finalize what is going to be required for the recruitment round. The easiest possible recruitment round would just be the first of each one. Like, so on the post platforms, we would only choose Facebook because it got voted on highest. Locations, we would only do like one country or maybe two countries, one for old world and one for new world. For post
Yes.
topic,
Yeah.
we would just do one post. Instead of 5 posts, we do one single post for
On
post topic. For contributors, we would just focus on one set of contributors. Like, for example, like last time, we only did volunteers. This time we could only do equity workers. If we want to do only one type of topic. All right, now this is one type of contributor type, right? Or what are they called? You have contributors,
Involvement.
stakeholders, contributors, stakeholders types. All right. So I think there's still some that are missing here. Yeah, advisory, for example, advisory. All right. So then you've got
Communication.
oh yeah, decision makers. Right. And then you have their communication platforms. We could just do our Google Sites portal or just the email group and just Discord. Like, I mean, communication platforms, would probably choose like 2 or 3. So we could cut off everything else and be like, hey, you have to go to these communication platforms if you want us to follow up with you. We're not going to go to Facebook groups. We're not going to go to Skype. We're not going to go to these other places. Okay, so the less things that we prioritize, the simpler it is, and the easier and faster it will be.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Are we done with this? Okay, Jay. So we're done with the topic. Shall we also equally review the pay stub deadlines to finish this one?
Whatever you want to do. Fine. Otherwise, we're ready to check out and we'll be done.
Yes, Regis, to finish the pay stub deadline. So can you please review quickly? This will be 5 minutes if it's all okay.
This one right here.
Yes, line 50 and line 52.
Let's do.
So yeah, this is great. So August 24th for all work plan, huh? Okay. All you both plan August 24th.
We have equal session on Wednesday.
Perfect. All right, this looks really good. Oh wow, it keeps going. It goes all the way through like October and beyond, like November and December.
And 2024.
Why does it go so fast? Looks like their current simple list.
No, I'm just
Anyways, it definitely meets the criteria for the deadline. But you might want to simplify it into divisions, like one that's responsible for one. So people can. What's this one? Paste.
Eileen, can you
So
please mute?
So this is 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, this
4
looks
weeks should be.
I don't know why everything's in black. Why is it black? All right.
What black?
Good.
Okay. These are the new deadlines.
It's like in black for some reason. I don't know why it's in black. All right. Yeah, it looks good. I think it's fine.
Okay. So now we left with the bills. We are left with the bills.
Yeah, I mean, we look at the bills. I looked at it already. I thought it looked okay, so I'm not worried about it. If you want to link it, I could take a quick look. Otherwise, I think we're ready to wrap up and check out.
Okay. So you look already, Jay? It's okay? Or you want to check now?
I can
Okay,
look
He
at
said
it.
he said he looked already.
You can link it, and I can check another look if you want.
can you link it?
Otherwise, we can just review it later.
No. Do you want, guys?
Let's just do it now.
Okay, can you link ate? I don't have that. The bills. Wait, Jay. We will just link.
That's the bills
Are you linking
verification,
now, Jay?
right?
Okay, yes. You have the
And
link?
also, for the next deadline of deadlines, I do want to add deadlines for our stability.
Stability.
Here, all right.
Yeah,
And
August 18.
add
August 18.
deadlines for stability.
Stability.
So I want to add those deadlines next time, which is going to be a topic. We need to discuss our stability and making deadlines for stability. Because we have a lot of deadlines, it doesn't make sense that we don't have deadlines for our functional stability. All right, so
I linked on line 54.
all right, Fortnite bills verification. So we're on July 29th to August 12th.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and this is the paid verified here. So what is this? Legal Chase owned bills for back pay. So you guys skipped all the one-time bills. Wait, add one-time bills. How do you know this was paid? July 26th? Paid 7/25.
Is
Did you update our one-time bills?
Ate, did you update? I did not work on this
What
one.
about all of our longer-term bills and important bills to add? I don't see that either. August
I
20.
didn't update. I bet there's one that worked on it.
Alberto?
Mhm.
I guess August 24th is after August 12th, so it's okay. But it looks like this one's a problem right here. We still haven't done this Chase bill. So this needs to
Jeez.
roll over to important bills to add, right? We have this one-time bill, the Chase bill, that needs to be addressed. Okay.
Ay, yes. Jay,
Okay.
I want to follow up also if you transfer the 1,000 already. The one for accounting.
I think we have to prioritize that. Or you need to mention it to me on Discord, try to do it async.
Ay, okay. Okay. I just message. I will just remind you.
And also we need to do invoicing and everything at the end of the month. Okay, so anyways, it's policy tracking in relationship to not paying this bill right here. So that'll be policy tracking. And dealing with our one-time bills. So we go back here and we take a look at our one-time bills. Wait, oh no, this is on our bills. We have our list of one-time bills. Info.
What is
Bills priority spreadsheet, is this it?
bills updating?
No.
Bills updating.
Bills updating. Bills process spreadsheet. Where's the bills update? I don't see it here. Can I see something?
What's that bill?
No.
So you need to make sure
List
the
of
bills
bills.
updating spreadsheet is linked to the Fortnite bills verification spreadsheet. I don't see it.
Okay. This one.
List of bills updating spreadsheet. This should be the list of all bills, just like every delay. Okay. Okay, good. So let's add this up here. All right. So then we come over here and we look at our list of one-time bills. So what I need to see here, so this would also be policy tracking. So if you go to our July 29th to August 12th bills,
Mm-hmm.
we have the monthly bills and we have the one-time bills. Right? So if a one-time bill has been paid and is no longer needs to be verified, then the one-time bill should be removed and deleted from our one-time bill. Right? So this is similar to the deadlines where when you update a deadline and it changes and it's gone to the one-time bill, so or hey, you have a one-time deadline, you need to remove it. Does that not make sense or what?
It does.
Yes.
So that would be policy tracking. So I see two things of policy tracking, right? So policy tracking for bill verification, not
How many minutes?
prioritizing the chase bill, and then not updating list of bills for one time bill. That were okay.
Okay.
So
So how many minutes, Jay?
I don't know, 0.25 on each of them, it should be fine. It's not nothing too serious. So like half an hour total. All right.
Okay.
I think we are done. Should we check out?
Yeah. So
Yes.
so these three priorities are already off based on bills, deadlines, and what else? And management status, right?
Management status.
Yes. It's already off, right, Jay? You get
All right,
off
so
from
yeah,
Yeah.
look at green. So this
Okay.
is done. So bills verification. Well, after you do policy tracking, right?
Okay, we will make it.
Okay, let's do it.
Do policy tracking.
Right
Manager
now.
status report update done. We guys did that already. It's been voted on. Pay stop deadlines update done. And then this updating for SEC should be done tomorrow. We basically drafted everything. It's all pretty much ready to go. So that should happen.
Okay.
This is an upfront pay stop too, by the way. So that's the number one
Yeah,
priority tomorrow.
on
But unfortunately, we're still on half pay stop because of the recruitment round setup. And then we might be continuing with half pay stop for the recruitment posts as well. So just remember to vote on all of these priorities for recruitment. And then this should get us really organized on exactly what we want to achieve for this recruitment round. And then we can finalize it at the next main session or whatever. Also, I want to make sure it's clear that even though we haven't agreed on our criteria for the recruitment round, you can still post and work towards the August 16th, 17th deadline. Anyone can still post and do that. You don't know like the minimum that you can do, so you don't know if you're doing extra or not. So that's why it's always nice to get our criteria set up first, but it doesn't stop anyone from posting if they want to.
Okay. So if we post, it means we are off half pay stop for the posting if we post.
Well, but we have to post to the right accounts with the right information,
Okay,
to get off to prevent the half pay stop.
So we must finish our voting first.
Yeah, I mean that's why the
within 24 hours.
that's why having agreement on our criteria is so important for the setup, because otherwise we don't know what we're supposed to post.
Yes.
So I feel like I put together a proposal for everybody, for Saturday. I mean, we have it here right here. The proposal is on topic 2, right? I mean, I put a lot of work into this proposal. So we put the proposal together, line 6 through 38 and topic 2. And so this was the recommended posting, but obviously there's not agreement on that. So that's the problem.
Longer discussion.
So I don't know. Hopefully in the future we can get our recruitment organized, and just make sure that it happens. But again, we're supposed to be publicly accountable. So if we never do recruitment and we never want to do the recruitment, then it's just like we become corrupt, because then we just pay ourselves to do whatever we want. There's no actual public interaction that forces us to actually work, right?
Guys, I need to get going.
Yeah, let's check out. I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay, let me check
Check
out
out.
those quick.
Eval session
I'm
on
um
Wednesday.
I'm 7.
Seven.
It was good after very long time we have again an ORC main session. Thank you, Jay. Um, I'll be working on the session support. I'll update the spreadsheet. I will hope have the chance to schedule with Jay so that we do that. I'll equally be working on payroll recruitment, budget, bills, and other top priorities. Check.
All right, I'll go next. I would give this session a 6. I felt like we did a pretty good job of making some progress on the recruitment. So I wish we didn't have to have these pay stops in order for people to prioritize work. But that's where we are, and that's why I'm proposing for our new deadlines that we also do a deadline for our functionality, for our functionality of the network, because if the only thing that gets us to do the work is the deadlines, then it doesn't make any sense for us not to have deadlines for stability. And that includes like our income and our, you know, strategies and, you know, business functionality. I mean, we just like, it just doesn't make sense that we wouldn't be stable with have deadlines for our stability, so that we can know that we can pay our bills, that we can, you know, function. This also relates to our vitals as well. So yeah.
It's coming soon. The deadline for that is coming soon.
What for what? Oh,
For
vitals.
the vitals.
Yeah, but
First,
stability is not. I mean, you know, doing our vitals, that doesn't. It's just like an update, right? I'm talking about actual work, like getting actual work done for our stability for the network. It's extremely important. And right now it's just not. There's no deadline for it because we don't. It's not like urgent, you know. And we have a little bit of money in the bank, but we should have so much more. We should be much more stable and much more functional, but we don't have deadlines for that. So why not just create deadlines for that? Because we'd be much more better off if we were more stable and more functional. So let's put some deadlines in and see if that helps us. Anyways, I will be working on the SEC deadline, and I'm pretty confident we'll get that done for tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. Oh, can someone do a reminder and or responses? We need to do responses for all of our sessions, but we should be doing contentious session on Wednesday, and then main session on Thursday.
Jay, it's an eval session on Wednesday.
Eval?
Yeah.
Okay. Have we done responses?
Well, I told Ate a while ago. I reminded her, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, be sure to
I will.
remind the whole team. Tell everybody on the team
Yes.
that this Wednesday is eval session, and
And
that
then Thursday's core team.
next week we'll do contentious situation, but we can
Ah,
continue the contentious situation during main session as well if needed. All right, check.
okay, who's
And
next?
also, if like no one wants to do the responses, like we need to start doing policy tracking for the whole team because this does need to happen. Get the responses.
Ate said they will schedule with you a session because
Okay,
I thought.
make it happen. It's really easy though. You just follow the responsibly organizing and you ask the team who's coming to the eval session. Are you coming on time, late, early, right? That's the information we need to know for every session. So it's not complicated. We don't need a schedule for it, you know?
Just follow.
All right, cool. Who wants to check out next?
Wants to check out.
I will go next. Hello?
Yes, Everest. Everest, yes, Everest.
Okay. I'll give the session 6. It was a
Six.
very good session. We tried to do more things, and I'll be working on the payroll and the budget.
Okay. What's next? Aileen? Aileen, are you still there? Hello? Aileen? Is Aileen there or no? Not there anymore. Okay. Who else? No more. Mamoon? Are you there? Okay, yeah, so I'm the last one. Okay, give us the session 7. At least we move. At least we moved from the. At least we got progress on the recruitment, and we'll be working on the recruitment, budget, payroll, and all the priorities. Check. Okay, thank you
Joyce?
very much. Yes,
Yes, Joyce.
yeah.
Sorry, I forgot one thing. I have to work on recruitment. When are we meeting? Tomorrow or after tomorrow?
Uh, Tomorrow after the voting, I think after
Okay,
the voting, after we know the votes.
okay. At what
Okay.
time?
I don't know. I didn't. Maybe Andromeda when we know
Okay,
the vote.
okay, no problem. See you then.
Okay. Thank you. Bye
Yeah,
bye. Please tell
bye.
Ate to do the what's that called? Jay said responses. Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Yeah. He
yes.
just said just put the what did he say? Who is not coming? Who's coming? Like that only, no? Only responses. He said just follow the responsibility organizing. Jay said
That is there. You can speak to
because
her.
where is he? Where?
She's on.
Okay, I just
Who is haunting me like that?
yeah, Jay something new. He said just follow the responsibility organizing. He said it's very easy. Just put the responses coming, not coming, like that. No need to have a session with him. It's simple like that. He said
But
just
that's
put
what I did.
yeah. So that's the one you give to the team late like right now.
Yeah.
So they will do responses. On Wednesday we have eval session and core team session on Thursday. Wednesday is eval session.
Eva Andromeda, right? Andromeda.
Yeah, yes, Andromeda. And then core team session on Thursday. Core team session.
Yeah.
Andromeda also. Ah, the goals again, huh?
So
The goals.
yeah, the ghost.
He said if nobody is doing the session responses, we will have policy tracking.
Joyce, what's the current status of payroll?
Pero Alberto said he will do the income because because Jay
Alberto.
Jay already put the responsibility organizing there, and then what happened now? And then he thought it's not yet done. Okay, so
I
he did
told
not.
him.
Yeah, he said it's that. That's the one. That's the one. He should have look at the history, you know, and then
I told him, but
or
as
should have
usual, he
asked
doesn't listen.
in Discord. And then so she was he was so angry yesterday night when we were in session.
Jay, right? Jay,
No,
right?
Alberto was very angry. Alberto was the one. That's why we did not do anything in the session because he got angry because he spent 9 hours doing that with you, with Eileen and all, and then, but it was not the correct thing because he changed the responsibility organizing. So, so he said, "No, Jay, you don't have your what's that called?